try and like say it in the chat, and we'll try and fix it.
Yeah.
Probably.
No.
It's probably Alan's fault.
It's never Alan's fault. Seabass Mauser's here. Hello, Seabass.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Seabass? How's your break?
Yes. Can everybody hear us?
Type 1 in the chat if the audio is okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Now it's not okay.
Yeah, that was okay.
Right. Okay, it's good. So just speak up. Okay, so how are you doing this fine Sunday afternoon, Pete?
I'm doing all right, Alan. I am honored to be here. This is my biggest goal. This is my biggest achievement in life.
Honored to have you here. We woke up 90 minutes before this started.
Yes.
So we might be struggling a little bit right now.
Makes sense.
That's okay.
We would hope that for all of our guests that have been on, it's their biggest achievement.
Yes, I think it is.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like the pinnacle of existence.
pinnacle of humanity.
Yeah, as our viewers know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
So,
yeah. So how do you guys feel that tomorrow we go back to school?
We do go back to school. It's sad.
It's also snowing for some reason.
Yeah, it's snowing. I'm angry. I'm filled with complete and utter rage about this.
Makes sense.
I can't stand it. I can't believe it.
I don't go back to school tomorrow. My break just started.
Because you suck.
Yeah.
Wait, does he go to a different school now?
Yeah.
He goes to some dumb parent school that nobody likes.
Yep.
Okay. I actually didn't know that.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
So
That is a fact.
how is that other school going for you?
It's going. Oh, okay. She's gonna take my cards like that.
You lost your card for me.
Oh.
Because you're a traitor.
I'm trading. It's going. It's going, Andrew.
Would you say that it's better or worse than Perry Meridian?
Definitely about probably worse. Probably worse.
Why is that?
But also, I don't know. It's probably worse, yeah. Just because it's not Perry Meridian. So.
It's true. It's also just probably worse because it's going from middle school to high school.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's a transition in itself, and you have the other transition of movement.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a rough step up.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
So yes, say something, Pete.
How's your day been, Alan?
My day's been 90 minutes long, so it's hard to say.
90 minutes long.
We kind of accidentally woke up at 1:30.
Yeah. This is pretty much, well, I guess we're about to see how the day's gonna go based off of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Alan, you got like any interview questions?
Why
prepared?
do you think I would have?
You kind of acted like you did.
When did I say anything?
I asked you. Okay, we're not.
I've been with you for like 24 hours. When would I
Just
possibly?
now, I said, what are we gonna do an interview about?
Yeah.
And then you were like, you said something.
I don't think I said anything.
I think you said something.
You're
He's a liar.
No, I'm not.
Pants on fire.
No. No way.
Look at those pants.
My pants are beautiful.
Those pants are on
I would
fire.
cry
Literally
if these
on
pants
fire.
caught on fire. I would literally cry myself to sleep.
I bet you would. You seem like
You already
would
do that.
right?
I do that.
Yes.
Because of Andrew harassing me constantly.
It's not true.
It's true.
It's true.
And Mason says, get rid of Alan, please. I hate Mason.
I think we should.
Mason, I thought you weren't gonna watch the podcast.
Yeah, Mason's a liar. Mason's a traitor. Apparently has all sorts of homework and tests to study for, but he's here, so evidently he doesn't.
You ever heard of like background noise? You know?
But he was in the Discord call, so.
Okay.
Wow.
Mason's just doing whatever he wants.
I
Okay.
hate Mason. I'm here for Andrew.
What about Pete?
Thank you.
You're not here for Pete?
Yeah, come on.
Why not Pete?
Pete
Give
is
Pete some
shocked
credit.
and appalled that you said that, Mason. He literally can't believe it.
Literally crying right now.
He's crying. Look at him.
Look at how sad I am.
You hurt his enlarged little heart.
You can't help but feel sorry for the guy.
It's Mason's fault.
It's all Mason's fault. Everything bad that ever happened was Mason's fault, always.
Okay, so I got a question. What was your favorite thing that you did over? Well, never mind. Your break just started.
Yeah.
So, how did it feel not being off school for the 2 weeks?
Felt kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie, Andrew. Felt
Feels
kind of
bad.
bad. Feels bad.
Yeah.
Um, I had to go to school. I had to wake
Yeah.
up at like later than you guys.
What time do you wake up?
I wake up at like 8 probably.
8?
Yeah.
That's 2.5 hours after I wake up.
What time do you get out of school though?
1:50.
Okay, I get out at 4.
Wow.
But
So yeah.
Imagine having to go to like track practice after getting out at 4.
that would suck.
You would get home at like 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Or not track practice.
wrestling.
Yes, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, it's rough. Plus it's downtown, and my house is like 45-minute drive from downtown, so.
So, what are you planning to do on break then?
Just sit. I'm just gonna sit, breathe probably. Maybe.
Probably not very well.
No, probably not. My asthma's probably gonna get in the way of that.
Nice.
Yikes, dude. But, is it 2 weeks or 1?
I think it's just 1, because we get a longer summer break than you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the bounce calendar.
I literally don't.
You don't?
Yeah, the summer sucks.
But we just got 2 weeks off.
I didn't need 2 weeks off. I needed
I
1
did.
week off.
I had 2 weeks off.
No, you
Of course you did.
Yeah, I did.
You went to Disney World for a week, Alan.
Yeah.
You could have just come back then.
No, I needed the week to sit and stare at just the wall.
Yeah.
You
That's
just gotta
basically what it does.
you just gotta do that sometimes, Andrew. You feel me?
Nah, I'm ready to go back, but I still like am sad about it. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't want to start having to work hard again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some more. I'm actually gonna have to start working hard, which
You never did before.
nope, never in my life.
Yeah, I believe that. I mean, just look at the guy.
Yeah.
Looks like the kind of guy
Just
to
look at
not
the
work.
guy. Yeah.
Such a mess.
Okay. Yeah. I deserve that. I haven't
Yes.
worked. I haven't worked at all. I had a 2.2 GPA for like half the year. No, not half the year.
They have like a 2.9.
Yeah, I have 2.9 now. Got that up in like a week.
What
I got a big brain.
is that?
So I've heard about Dyson from you guys like just now.
Yeah.
So tell us some stories about this this
Pretty much
crazy
he's
guy.
dumb.
Too many stories. Too many stories.
He's like 8 years old. Something like that.
Maybe 5. 5 at most.
5 at
Five at
most.
most.
But for some reason he's at the middle school
Yeah.
in like 7th grade or something.
Yeah. He looks 5. He acts 5. He ate Febreze.
He ate Febreze, yeah.
Why? Tell us like the backstory.
I don't know. It's like I'm gonna eat Febreze, and then he did for like 20. It was like he was gone for half an hour recording a YouTube video of himself eating Febreze. And then to check up on him like every 5 minutes to make sure he wasn't dead.
To make sure it wasn't like foaming at the mouth
Yeah.
with that midnight breath, you know? Because that's one of the flavors he ate. Was like midnight.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound good.
It was.
He lit his hair on fire
Yeah,
too?
he lit his hair on fire.
Yeah, that's.
How did that
I
happen?
wasn't there.
Just did.
He just did?
Like on purpose?
Yeah. It was just like,
Did it like go out quick?
yeah, it went out quick. He went,
Okay.
just slapped his head and it went out.
If you put hairspray in your hair and then did that,
You're dead.
you're dead.
You're done
Like
for.
like hairspray is like flammable, so you just like die.
Yeah. We saw that yesterday. Oh,
I kind of want to do that now.
definitely should.
Please, please, for the love of God.
Just like, and then like,
But would it kill you?
I feel like it wouldn't.
Like if there's people like spraying Axe on their arms and lighting on fire,
No.
it like
Yeah.
doesn't burn them.
No, it doesn't burn him. It just lights him.
It just but if it burns for too long, then it doesn't.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, I just let it burn.
Yes.
So edgy. Do you think like instead of if you didn't use hairspray, you just use hair gel, would that work too?
I don't
Even
know.
like
No.
napalm.
I'm not sure because I think like the way that it works is like certain types have like different flammability.
Yeah.
I I don't know if, it probably depends on the hair gel,
Yeah.
Probably.
but, I mean, yeah. That'd be funny. Just like, what if they made like inflammable like cap that you put on, but like your hair could go through it. You know those like the little like I forget what it's called. The
Visor.
like fabric. The holes in the fabric are so
Yeah.
big that your hair
Oh,
can go
yeah.
through them.
Like
Oh yeah,
mesh?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, kind of, but like it's like for your hair. Like you can put it
Yeah.
over your head, but your hair
Oh,
still
yeah.
goes through it.
Yes.
And then
That
what
would
if you did it with that on? And
That would
so
be-
then your head wouldn't get burned, but you could still have flaming hair.
Now that is hardcore.
That's what I'm really trying to do.
That's something Zeke Sully would do.
Oh yeah. We should show them that picture.
I'm not sure if it's safe for the average person to look at, because I feel like it would physically harm someone.
So last night, our good friend Michael Fleener decided to bless us or curse us
Curse us.
based
Sure.
based on what Alan believes. But yeah, he cursed us with an image. I don't know if you guys want to see it because it's so cursed.
Type in the chat if you want to see it or not.
Yeah,
It
type
hurts
1 in the
so-
chat if you want to see the most cursed image you will ever see.
Type Pete is cool in the chat if you do not.
Pete's very cool. Pete's probably the most cool.
Nope.
No?
Untrue.
I don't know if you're the most cool. Like, think of all the cool guys.
Definitely
in
cooler
the
than
world.
Mason or Allen.
Definitely make cooler than Mason.
Hmm.
You're here. If you're here, you're cooler than Mason.
But Mason comes here.
Not really. Not mentally.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mason, do you want to be here when you're here?
No. Sometimes he'll just. If you're a long-time viewer of the podcast, you'll know that sometimes we just talk to Mason. He's just unresponsible. He's just like.
He just sits there sometimes.
I have sad news. Purdue lost. It was sad.
Yeah.
It was the only sports game I've ever been emotionally invested in.
At first, he didn't seem like he cared, and then like by the end of it, he was like screaming.
Yeah,
Like-
the guy won my heart.
When
The one-man team.
yeah, when like they put it into overtime, like the other team like made a shot at the last second.
Yeah.
For some reason, we both thought that we lost because of that,
Yeah.
and so we both like screamed, and I'm pretty sure like everyone in our neighborhood could hear it
Yeah, probably. It
because
was
we were
very
so
loud.
loud.
It was
Personally,
very
I
loud.
know I could hear it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I heard it.
Yeah. Pretty much, it was all one guy's fault that we lost.
Yeah, so like you got like the really good player, right?
Who's-
And he
This
did
kid scored 40 points. in
he
the game.
literally did everything for the team. The entire team, nobody else got more than 7 points, and
Yeah.
this kid got like 40.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so like then this other kid named like Klein.
Yeah. It's the like 5 seconds left. They're up by 1, and so he has 2 free throws. He gets one, makes it. He gets the second one
And misses.
and misses, and then the other team comes
Goes
back
and
with a
scores.
2-pointer,
Yeah.
and then to send it into overtime.
This is so sad.
Yeah, and then he fumbled the ball in the last second of overtime. So now I'm gonna try to find his home address for.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with Alan.
I don't want to mess down.
Alan will do some messed up stuff
Yeah, yeah.
if he finds where you live.
So
So all you viewers out there, be careful.
You better watch out.
Also, that was a joke.
that was a joke. Don't arrest me, please.
Okay.
I'm too young.
So what is the chat saying?
The
do they
is
want to
literally-
see-
The chat's saying nothing.
Wow.
We have
Disappointed.
People, we have people though. We have like 5
Wait.
people.
Okay. Hold on.
Personally, I'm disappointed.
We need to know if you want to see the cursed image or not.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna force it on you by
No,
default.
don't do that.
Let's see that cursed image.
I kind of want to do it.
Do it then.
Do it.
Coward.
I love that Seabass just put that one face and then just never said anything again.
The chat, you guys gotta talk in the chat.
Where's Pale in the chat, bro?
I don't know.
We need some of our expert spammers.
Yes. We need to get.
I think we're gonna force them to look at the first image, Alan.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Chat kinda
Yeah.
nothing.
This will get the chat moving. You guys gotta discuss this cursed image that we're about to
Show Pete first.
Ooh.
So this is our friend Zeke Shutley.
I don't know about that.
And it hurts me.
Oh, it's beautiful. I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
absolute mad lad himself.
Yikes. That's
Can you guys see this?
You should let me see the card
Let me
though.
see it.
It's like a very delayed video.
Yeah, it's bad.
Why only half?
They can see it.
All right.
So pretty much, I saw that and I threw up, and it was bad.
He's a mercenary.
He is. Look.
At our lunch table, you can buy his services with a Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah. It used to be with juice, but once we gave him 10 juices, and he drank them all,
And now his stomach is messed
his
up.
stomach is legitimately messed up from all the juices we made him drink.
We didn't make him drink them.
Well, we pretty much made him drink them.
No, he wanted to drink those.
He did.
He still drinks juice.
I think he doesn't drink more than 3 now without being in immense pain.
That's rough.
That is rough.
Yikes.
Yeah, 'cause the dude just has a stomach problem now.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes at lunch he'll just be like, ah! It's kind of like Coach Shutley.
Yeah. The absolute mad lads of the Shutley family.
All of them are mad lads.
I know. Every single one.
Best family.
Mm-hmm. Without doubt.
Wow, I used to be able to do that. That's
You can't.
upsetting. No, I can't. Right.
Maybe take a sip of the Gatorade.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So, how do you feel that tomorrow is April Fool's? When
It is April.
It is?
Tomorrow.
That's why you're going back tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
You're getting pranked.
I'm thinking
We
like
should prank the school by just not going to school.
not that, but we
Yeah.
should prank everyone else, everyone watching in the chat. We should post on like Instagram and Snapchat,
Yeah.
like school has been canceled for
Yeah.
tomorrow because it's snowing, and then just like make people think that it's a snow day.
That would be very funny. Do you think people could get in trouble for that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
Probably.
But we don't care.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah.
We are social media.
It would be the most epic
influencers.
April Fool's joke ever.
Yes.
Ever. None better.
None better.
It's like how.
I don't know about that.
No.
You're scared.
Look at him.
You're scaring the audience.
Yeah, he's scaring the audience. You're scaring the children.
Good. I hate the children.
That's not very nice.
So mean.
Then why are you podcasting for the children?
It's
Alan?
not for the children.
Who's it for?
For the Allens out there in the world.
For the Allen.
Make them feel a little less lonely.
I don't think that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've said type 1 in the chat twice at some point, and I still see no ones.
Yeah, the chat sucks.
Come on, guys.
Kinda does.
I hate. If
It's
you're in
just-
the chat right now, I hate you.
That's not true.
That is true.
It's just
For all of our long time fans.
But there's on here because then they'd be typing.
Yeah. It's just Mason.
I'm not even sure if Mason's here anymore.
Yeah, he'd be like,
Type
Crap
1 in the
talk.
chat if Mason is still here.
Yeah. Could you imagine being Mason?
Yikes.
I don't want to. Can you imagine being Alan though?
I don't want to even
No, right?
conceive of that. That sounds like worse.
Definitely sounds bad.
Yes.
I mean, like, what do you do on a day-to-day basis?
Like I said, I just sit and I just like for about 5 hours a day at least.
Okay.
But actually, it makes a lot of sense.
That
Yeah.
doesn't seem very like healthy, but
Yeah, it is.
no,
Yes.
Doesn't sound like it is.
you're not moving, you're not thinking.
Not thinking. I'm very much awake though.
Are you?
Yes. In my mind, I'm like, ah.
But that'd be thinking though.
That's
You
also. I don't
can't
think that's healthy either.
That's very good.
Just like mentally screaming all the time.
Yes. Right now, especially right now,
Why is that?
because you're
It's easier.
Moment of silence.
That's what Ames would be like.
Can we
He's
get
like,
an F in the chat?
I gotta periodically make sure the stream isn't dead.
And the stream is probably down.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
I
Probably
had
not
to
one up.
guess. Still nobody say anything.
That's okay. They're all too like bamboozled.
Pete, I thought you told all your friends to join.
I did. I mean,
Did they?
I did.
Did they?
Probably.
Probably not.
I mean, like,
They
I
probably
have a
don't
total
know
of
how to
like
chat.
one friend.
Huh?
I have a total of like one friend.
That's true.
They
Yeah.
probably don't know how to type. They're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Oh, the hair and art school.
somebody's still trying to find one.
Like,
Where's the one?
Where's the one button?
No, bruh.
Is it a number or do I have to? Is it a letter?
Is it a special keyboard character?
Yeah, you need a whole new keyboard for one.
Goes into Google Docs, tries to find it in special characters.
Still can't find it. Still searching.
Somebody out there still searching for that one.
Yeah, that's a sad life.
Truly is.
I hope you Lindley's in here.
She would have pressed one by now.
Yeah, your Lindleys are probably the only true fan that we have.
It's true.
Because she's the only person that we don't know who's on here.
Yeah.
She's like from
But
China.
I mean, didn't we get like a bunch of Swedish
We
or
did get a bunch
Swiss?
of Swedish followers.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
It is
Yeah.
weird.
They're just in it for Ellen.
We have a large Swedish following.
Which I literally I can't possibly like even put together in my brain.
We know you can't, buddy.
Yeah.
It's alright.
You can't do that with many things.
What did I say?
See how dumb this kid is? Look at what he's doing.
He has to
What's
spend that 5 hours a day looking at the wall to just regenerate his brain power. Because
Yeah,
it's just,
he's only got 30
it
minutes.
doesn't work.
That's my sleep.
I regenerate 30 volts every time I do that.
I don't think he can.
Oh, good enough.
I don't think he can understand the concept of 30.
Yeah.
It's like, let's.
We're gonna have to lower it down for Alan.
One's a pretty large number. 30 is a pretty large number if you think about it.
One's a pretty large number.
One is also a pretty large number if you think about it.
I'm thinking
It's
about
the
it.
largest number there is.
I just don't think that's true.
That is true.
What about 2
Nope.
or 3?
Because you can have, okay, I can't think of how, I gotta think.
We're going with
I
this,
gotta
Alan.
think it, okay. So, you can have one of something that's extremely large, right? Like the universe, you can have one universe,
Like
right?
me.
But there's not 2 universes.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
There
Have
could
you
be
ever
2.
heard the multiverse
I know
theory?
everything.
I don't.
The multiverse theory, Alan?
You can have one multiverse, but you cannot have 2 multiverses.
You can't have.
Which makes one.
Okay,
the biggest
what you
number.
just said is like saying you can have one Gatorade, but you can also have one Gatorades.
Yes.
Multiverse is the plural. It's like the plural
Multi.
version,
No, it's not.
kind
A multiverse, it's one thing. There's
of. Is it though?
Yes.
I don't
A
know.
multiverse is the thing that all the universes are in.
No?
Yes?
A multiverse is like a bunch of universes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not
No.
plural.
No. What you're saying
It's
is.
not in a plural form.
That's what you call
in
it's what you call the group.
No. I don't.
Like, okay, if you have a flock of birds, flock isn't plural. It's one flock, it's one unit.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's not a plural version still, I don't. What was the point you were still trying to make? That one is the biggest number?
Yeah, one's the biggest number.
I don't think that quite
Because
proves your point.
multiverse is singular, one is the biggest number.
That's just something in the
Boom.
English language.
I mean,
Yeah.
it makes sense to me.
That's the only thing there is.
But what if you had two multiverses?
But that wouldn't make sense.
Because
Yeah, it
one's the
would.
biggest number.
What?
One's the biggest number.
You can't go above one.
You don't know that if there's. Wait.
But no, the concept of the multiverse is that it's all the universes.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's multiple universes. Why do you think it?
But when people say multiverse, they're talking about.
Yes, but the definition of the word is multiple universes. So like.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I guess the technical English definition of it.
Denotation and connotation, Alan.
Okay, but connotation. Connotation is all that matters.
Not
No.
really.
Yeah.
No.
So, but you're making a very trivial argument. So
Yeah.
It's the only kind of argument he can make.
denotation is very important
No.
in this situation.
Not in this, especially not in this
So
situation.
if you have like a bunch of universes, right? And you're saying that all of them would be a multiverse, that might be true, but also 3 of them would be a multiverse.
But
You could have multiple multiverses in a single
but
multiverse.
that's just completely going off the rail of what I'm saying.
What
Well,
even
what
are
I'm-
you saying?
What I'm
I
saying
don't
is
know.
that your one multiverse could also be put into 3 multiverses because it could be split up into 3.
No.
Yes.
But when you say the multiverse, there's a one.
My brain's too small to understand this conversation.
There's probably not even any of them.
Well, then what are we in right now? What is this universe?
We're in the Doing It Right podcast right now.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
I don't think that proves your point
Yes, it does.
that 1 is the biggest number.
One is what's the biggest thing that there is?
One.
There's that doesn't make sense, Alan.
Answer the question.
You're gonna make a dumb argument. I know what you're gonna
You
say.
don't know that. Just answer the question. What's the biggest thing that there is?
The universe.
Wrong. Our fan base.
Oh, okay. But our fan base isn't. Okay. By definition, 1 is not the biggest number.
It is the biggest
No.
number.
But it is
Yes.
the biggest number. Because Alan says so.
Are you guys following us at this point?
Probably.
I think we just went off.
I
This
probably
is,
lost all of you.
hey, this is what the Doing It Right podcast is all about. Getting deep into conversations. Nobody knows what's going on. We're just kind of
I know what's
doing.
going on.
I know what's going on, but like
I don't.
it's kind of hard to follow. You
Yeah,
know?
you gotta contribute to this conversation.
I'm trying to, but I don't understand. I don't have
It's
that
simple.
Alan brain.
It's simple. 1 is the biggest number. Do you agree with me or do you not agree with me?
Yes.
Okay.
One is
Type 1 in the chat if
See.
1 is the biggest number.
Pete
one is
has a
definitely
big brain.
one is definitely like up there in the big number scale. What's the smallest number then?
0.
The number 0 is just a theory.
Think about those are the only 2 numbers that there are.
What about negative numbers?
1 and 0.
No, that's not how. You're just changing numbers from a base 10 to a base 1.
Yes.
So it's the same concept.
But no, that would be saying, if you say it like that, then that means 10 is the biggest number and base 10.
That's true.
So
But
I'm not doing that.
I mean, have you ever seen anything like in a group that is more than 1?
Exactly. No.
You haven't.
I don't know what's happening.
But it's only one group.
Yeah.
I don't
And if
know.
you take one group
Like,
and one
okay,
group
it's
together,
like
it
saying
just makes one
100
big group.
Okay, well my theory is 1 is equal to 100%, which is the biggest possible percent you can have.
What about?
But 2 is
1%.
also equal to 100%.
No,
3
it's not.
is, 4
No,
is,
it's not.
5 is,
No.
yes.
No, it's
wrong.
not.
5 out of 5, 4 out of 4, 3 out of 3,
4
2
out
out
of
of
1.
2. Wait, yeah. I actually just said the dumbest stuff ever.
Yeah, I know. That was really dumb.
Yeah.
So it would be 400% for 4 out of 4.
But
No,
that doesn't add up math wise.
Yeah.
That's bigger than 100%.
But that's not real.
How is it not real, Alan?
You can't just say things and that makes them real, Andrew. That's my job.
Yeah.
I don't know how to win this argument.
You
You
can't.
can't. There's nothing you
But
can
you're
do.
wrong.
No, I'm not.
You
He's not.
do realize that, right? You're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
He's not though.
One is
the
not the
biggest
biggest number.
One. Hear me out. Okay. One is the biggest number.
Does anybody know what this guy's saying?
He's saying the one's
He's
the
some
biggest
kind
number.
of lunatic.
He's saying the one is the biggest number.
He's some
right.
kind of lunatic, alright?
No way.
But you can't prove me wrong. So that means I'm right.
No.
You take 1 grain of sand.
You
right?
can't prove me wrong.
I
either.
did prove you
You
wrong.
didn't
I
prove
said
me
one
wrong.
is the biggest number. I made a statement that the proof is in the pudding.
If 1 is 100% and 4 is 400%, how is 400% not bigger than 100%?
There's no such thing as 400%.
There's no such thing as 100%.
What? That didn't
There
make
is
sense.
such thing as 400%. If I have 100% of this box of cards,
Yes, okay.
then if I have 4 boxes of cards, that would be 400%.
But then
of a
it's
box of
100%
cards.
of the total number of boxes of cards.
No,
Yes?
that's just not how it works.
Yeah?
But then, oh my god. So if you're saying one group of cards is 4 boxes of cards, then I could have 3 groups of cards.
And then you
So
know what?
That would be 300% of
And
the
then
group
you have
of cards.
100% of 12 boxes of cards. Boom.
You don't make any sense, Alan.
That makes all kinds of sense, right, Pete?
Yeah. Makes
Yeah.
perfect sense.
So you have one,
I know that there's some kind of like fallacy that you're committing that I'm missing here.
but you
But I don't know
can't
all the fallacies.
figure it out because you're dumb. And I'm smart.
You're definitely wrong here.
I'm not wrong.
He's wrong.
I don't
You
think he
can't
is.
possibly. Pale says Brahma. Pale's here. Hi, Pale. Pale, what do you think, Pale?
Is 1 the biggest number?
What is the biggest
Type
number?
1 in the chat. And
1
one
is not the biggest number.
Yes, it is.
Definitely is. Pete says it, so it's right.
Pete does say it.
But Alan also says it, so it's wrong.
No. See, okay. No, Pale, don't leave.
Aw.
Boo.
Pale can't leave. I hope this is interesting to listen to.
Probably not.
We've gained viewers, so it is.
But
How many viewers?
think about it.
We've gained 2.
You
How
take
much?
one pile of
Like 7?
sand, you take another pile of sand, you put them together, it's 1 pile of sand. It's not 2 piles of sands.
Yes.
It's 1 pile of sand.
But it's also
Because 2 is
thousands of grains of sand.
But you're wrong.
But you're
So-
wrong. Our GPAs combined is a little bit higher than your GPA, so
Fact.
our combined intellect is bigger than yours.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's how it works.
That's
Alan.
how it works.
I'd like to see Ridge argue this.
He can't, because he would be wrong.
No, you were wrong.
I'm not wrong. Prove me wrong.
You are talking about collective versus individual.
Yeah, collective.
They're the same thing.
So on the individual level,
Yes.
1 is not the biggest number.
But individual level isn't real. You can't just say things that are, and then that
You
makes-
can't just say things like individual isn't real, doesn't count.
But individual is part of the collective whole, like communism. What's Alan's GPA? My GPA is 3.2.
2.1.
2.1. It's higher than Pete's, that's all that matters. It's probably higher than yours, Sandar, so.
Ooh.
That'd be
Pete's
smarter
plus
than you.
Alan's bigger than yours.
See,
What's
GPA,
yours? What's your GPA?
4.3.
do you know that
Yep.
GPA is the final decider of intellect?
Yeah, it is. Also IQ.
Yeah.
You guys know that like more than 50% of the population is under 100 IQ.
That's funny.
That makes sense.
More than 50% of the population. No, it's like 1 out of 4 people believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
And 1% of the
Type 1 in the
population
chat if you
believes
believe
that
that.
1 is not the biggest number.
Huh?
1% of the population believes that 1 is not the biggest number.
And those people should be exterminated. That's all I'm saying.
1 out of 1 people agree that 1 is
Yes. Boom. A point proven.
What? What are you saying?
That's proof my point.
He's making a lot of sense here. You're not.
5 out of 4 people suffer from math illiteracy.
It's one.
These are some of those people.
No.
Certainly not.
One's the biggest number. That's all I have to say. And it's right.
I'm done arguing this.
Okay.
You're just wrong.
No, I'm
So
not.
you've
I'm
given
sorry.
up. You're right.
You giving up? You
No, I'm
concede?
not giving up.
Okay.
I'm saying that this is probably not interesting at this point.
Yeah, it is.
I
For
think
the sake of the podcast,
Okay.
we should get off this topic.
Okay.
He's
Then
giving up.
what
Because
else
1
are we
is not
talking-
the biggest number.
He's given up.
Debatable. What else are we gonna talk about?
Is 2 the biggest
No.
No.
No. Next topic.
number? Okay.
Yeah. Next topic. Thank you. Next.
One way is that Andrew is wrong. He doesn't think that 1 is the biggest number,
Yep.
so he's wrong.
Yep.
Always. Yeah.
That means
1
I'm
out of 1
smarter
times.
than you about everything.
My GPA is 1.1, so
Exactly.
that's like double 1,
2 ones.
which makes it 1 big 1.
Yeah, one whole large one.
I think we broke Andrew.
I think we broke him.
I could talk to you about this for hours because I'm right.
Make another dumb claim, Alan.
Make another dumb claim?
Yeah.
Maybe another smart
Dumb
claim?
claims with Alan that he
Dumb
thinks
claim
are smart.
Huh.
Spin-off
This is
podcast.
better than I
Dumb
did.
claim was Alan.
Huh.
The Earth is flat.
The earth is flat.
Why?
Just is.
You ever seen the pictures, around
Photoshop.
Earth? Photoshop?
Photoshop.
What about when they didn't have
Photoshop.
Photoshop? They didn't have Photoshop.
They did.
Photoshop.
You just didn't know about it.
Where's the edge of the world? Why isn't all of the water falling off?
Because
Okay.
the ice wall.
The ice wall?
The
Look
ice
at
wall.
that.
What happens when the ice wall melts?
It doesn't.
It
Alan?
doesn't. Because
Oh, yeah,
global
'cause
warming's
we're-
not real either.
I mean, have you ever seen the footage of all the ice in Antarctica melting?
It's fake.
Ice melts.
It's fake?
That's life.
Yeah, it's Photoshop.
Ice melts. That's life.
It's Photoshop.
I'm more of like a donut Earth kind of guy.
Yeah, that would make sense though. The sun's in the middle.
The sun is in the middle.
And then it rotates like the donut. And
What
then
are
it
you
goes-
saying?
The
The
donut
sun is
goes-
in the middle.
Yes, the sun's in the
The
middle.
sun is like
It's in the middle.
thousands
of
of
the donut.
times bigger than Earth. How's it in the middle of
It's
Earth?
not. The sun's in the middle, and then the
The
earth
sun is-
rotates like this.
Can you
It goes-
believe this,
But
kid?
the earth goes like this.
It
like,
goes
it rotates like in on itself. If that makes sense.
because it's a donut.
Yes, it's a donut.
Oh,
Sun's in the
man.
middle. The moon is on the outside.
Where's the moon though?
I said on the outside.
But
didn't
on the outside, which side?
I? It goes around.
Oh.
You fool.
Sorry, I'm dumb.
It goes like.
But what about
It just jumps
when
around.
you can see all the, well, you can see the moon. It's not a donut. Why is the moon not a donut?
Because it's not the Earth.
The moon's a donut. See all the holes in it?
You,
Where are you pointing?
yeah, where's the moon?
The moon's probably
Somewhere up there. Well,
If I had to guess.
but when you look at it, you can clearly see it's a spheric shape, right?
But
You're only
you're just
looking
seeing
on
it from
one
the
side.
part that
That's-
isn't a
Yeah,
donut.
you're only looking at one side.
You're seeing it from the point that isn't a donut.
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense
That
whatsoever.
makes so much sense. I'm so much smarter.
Okay,
than you are.
okay.
Oh my god.
Go back to the flat Earth.
Flat Earth?
So, why is the moon a sphere if the Earth is flat?
Who says
Because
it's
you're
a
wrong.
sphere?
Actually, no, it is a sphere. It's looking at it. It's not like, it's facing, the
The
flat side
Earth-
is facing us.
The Earth is a sphere, but it's a flat sphere.
Did you guys just hear what this kid said?
Did you hear what I said?
That's impossible
No?
because spheres are not flat by nature.
Ooh,
On,
They are a 3D shape, Alan.
on the Earth.
ooh, ooh. I think my IQ is just dropped like 50.
Are you saying like a semi-sphere?
No. I mean, it's circular, but it's a sphere. It's like this. It's like this. See what I mean? Big brain.
Ooh.
Alan sounds stupid. No, I don't.
He doesn't.
I'm a
He's right.
genius.
He's always right.
I'm a genius. In the pound.
Alan is always right.
That's why we call it.
Except when he's talking
Dude,
about
Wright
spherical
podcast.
or flat spheres.
11:30.
I can't believe the stupidity.
Flat spheres.
Flat sphere.
The flat
There's
sphere.
literally no such thing.
The
as
flatosphere?
There can be.
There can't.
Yeah, there can.
No.
It's no.
Yeah.
Spheres are not flat.
Tell that to the earth.
But
How come when you look out to sea and a boat is going away, right? How come it disappears eventually?
it fell off the earth.
Yeah, it falls off the earth. It goes to the other side.
Yeah. It just
Oh, it's like a Pac-Man game, huh?
yeah.
You just like appear on the other side.
No, it goes to the bottom.
Yeah. It just
You mean like there's two sides to the earth?
you know how there's two sides.
Then
to
where
the
would
point?
the ice wall be?
I never said
Around the
water.
earth.
That's well, that was Pete.
It's around the earth, but
That's
there's
why
two
the
sides.
water doesn't fall off because it just goes to the other side. 'Cause
Oh, that actually makes more sense.
gravity.
So,
Which is
so when you want to go to the other side, how are you gonna get there if there's ice wall?
You just
there
is none.
I just said that
It's
there's
a-
not.
it's a lie.
You know how stupid
So-
you sound right
So
now, Andrew?
where's the edge?
There is none.
There is.
Wait, no, there is.
Yeah, there's an edge. It's
But it
probably
just-
around there somewhere.
Yeah, you see how we can't see past those trees? That's the edge. That's the other side of the coin. Coin Earth theory.
Just don't think so.
I do. I know so.
I think you might be wrong, Andrew.
It's impossible. I can't be wrong.
You're all.
My own
literally
ego
always
won't
wrong.
allow it.
You're literally always wrong. You said that one was the biggest number. I mean, that's kind of stupid.
One isn't the biggest number.
But it is. We just talked about it.
Yeah,
It
we
is.
just went over this, Andrew. Do I need to absolutely destroy you again?
One is just simply not the biggest number.
Yes, it is.
No.
I think we need to destroy Andrew with facts.
Yes. Okay. One. Okay. Can
We've
you
already
count
been
higher than
over
one?
this, Alan.
Can you count higher than one? 'Cause I can't.
1 plus 1 is big one.
Big one.
Big
This makes
one.
a big one. That makes a hole.
Yeah.
Right.
I know I'm right.
See? Finally.
A big
JK.
hole like in
1
the
plus
center
1
of
is
the
3. You imbecile.
A big hole like in the center of the earth is a donut. Boom!
I don't know what just happened.
I just destroyed
1 minus 1 equals 0, which is the
Which
shape
is the
of the
smallest
earth.
number.
Which is why the earth is shaped like a donut.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because it's shaped like a 0. Oh my god, you're so simple. Oh my god, it hurts.
What about the number 3 though?
The number
That
It
3.
doesn't
exists.
exist.
No, there's no 3.
It's made up.
There's no tooth fairy, there's no Easter bunny, there's no number 3.
No Queen of England.
What about all the other numbers?
They're lies.
Maybe.
Which number?
Maybe 7.
Maybe 7? Where does 7 fall on the spectrum?
Smaller than 1.
Certainly smaller.
How is 7 smaller than 1?
I feel like you can know this.
Just is.
You didn't explain your argument.
I did earlier.
7 is smaller than 1. That's the argument. That is a fact.
Mm-hmm. You don't need evidence to prove logic. It's true.
That's the only thing you need to prove logic.
Ooh.
You don't need, because logic is just like 1 plus 1 equals 2. How do you prove that? You can't.
The base of mathematics.
Mathematics is wrong when it's the biggest number.
There's infinite numbers, so there's not a biggest number. Your tiny brain can't
Except for
comprehend infinity because there is not a biggest number.
But there is.
On
And it's
a
one.
real talk though, there's no numbers aren't actually real. Think about it. That's weird.
But quantities are real.
Yeah, quantities real.
The numbers that we assign to them are real, or aren't real. You're right.
That's money.
That's why 1 is the biggest number because that's the only number that.
Not in widely accepted mathematics. That's, your own brain is like assigning 1 to like infinity.
No?
It's kind of like money. How it doesn't have a value, but we assign it a value.
Yeah. We could.
This is the big brain conversation.
I know.
Right? If you're not following us, you're not big brain enough.
Exactly. We need 4 more followers to reach 50, and then we're making the big bucks.
4 more followers, guys.
Tell 4 of your friends.
Subscribe to Not PewDiePie Us. Also, PewDiePie is losing.
Yeah, PewDiePie already lost, guys.
That's fun.
That's kind of sad, dude.
It is.
I was really hoping they were gonna make it to 100 mil. Then he could rest easy.
He might.
He's
probably will.
down by like 100,000 now.
Like, watch this video, it like keeps going back and forth by like that much. Cause like, these series gains him in like 5 seconds, but then PewDiePie gains it in like, gains twice as much in like an hour. And then it keeps like, just like going on like, it's like,
That's
catches
weird.
up slowly.
I don't understand that stuff.
My
I don't understand a lot of
My computer, the screen is cracked now.
How?
Because Dyson was at my house, right? We were playing some Fallout 3,
Yeah.
being big brain gamers. And it fell off the table. And it was so sad
Because
because 1 is the biggest number.
you're dumb.
Okay. Makes sense.
The screen is popped out and it is cracked.
Hey, Alan, you want to talk about quantum theory?
No.
Oh.
Cause that wouldn't be interesting. Me just saying what is the biggest number isn't interesting though.
It's
You know what is interesting?
What?
Quantum computing.
Maybe
Certainly not.
You've got 1, 0, right?
Yeah.
For binary.
biggest and
But
smallest.
in quantum computing, you could have 1, 0, or 1 and 0 at the same time.
Whoa.
So the medium biggest number.
Yeah.
You mean 0.5?
No.
In your idea, from 0 is the smallest and 1 is the biggest, what's in between?
Nothing.
1 and 0, like you said.
There's no 0.5.
No. It's just 1 and 0.
All the different numbers are between that.
There's no points.
I'm disappointed. No, this is not mathematically, like,
There's no
literate.
point, Andrew.
Yeah, it is.
It's not.
I mean, okay, I could make a mathematical linear argument, but that would be boring.
That'd be very boring.
It's true.
So we just stick with 1 as the biggest number
Yeah.
because that's a fact. You're wrong. Next topic.
Okay, next one. That's your job, Andrew.
That's not my job.
Yeah.
Sure is.
That's literally your job.
I have no jobs here. I just like
Yeah.
kind of sit here for an hour every week.
You're really not.
I'm the
you're
one
not
who
even in
brings the life to the podcast.
No, I think that's me, Alan.
No.
Thought you didn't have a job here though.
My job is to like actually do the stuff on screen.
But Alan just. did
Everyone
that.
else has to do everything.
But Alan said.
Yeah, because you're a lazy bum.
But you need me.
No, I don't. I can just talk.
Would you guys watch the podcast without me?
Definitely.
I tried to test that.
Should we let Alan do a non-Andrew podcast?
Yes.
Like
One in the chat for
Biggest number in
Andrew.
the chat.
biggest number in the chat for just Alan. Nobody else.
Probably next time that you can't do it.
We should make a button that says 1 greater than infinity.
Yeah.
Yes. Christy, get on that.
Podcast buttons. Just saying.
Yeah. It's a
This
great.
episode will one day be iconic. And
It's
I'm gonna
going
win.
to be held as a staple of modern mathematics
I'm
theory.
gonna win a Nobel Prize for this episode.
You wish.
He doesn't wish.
I do
That's a
wish.
fact.
Oh.
That is a fact.
You don't get a lot of money from Nobel Prizes.
You know?
No, it's
think
only
so.
$10,000.
I thought it was like $1 million.
No.
But the thing is, it's like the most honorable prize ever.
But what's the point without the money?
You get get the prize.
Greedy much?
Yeah.
I don't know. You might
Most of
not
the
know.
time, those people are rich anyway, though.
Yeah.
Because if they've made a creation that's worthy of winning a Nobel Prize,
Yeah.
then they're probably making a lot of money.
No, but that's a tough situation because it's either you get rich or if you get rich, then you're making money off of it. But the best situation is if it's free.
I don't know what he just said.
I
I
was
couldn't follow him.
like if
through
you
that.
make a cure for something and you make it free,
Vaccines aren't real.
then you don't make any money off of it. But that's like the moral thing to do.
But nobody has ever done that. You always have to pay for a vaccine or a cure.
It's true.
But
But
the thing is, vaccines aren't real. Cures aren't real. It just cures itself.
Yeah, cures itself.
Anti-vaxxers?
Mathematical and scientific revolution right here in this room. On this podcast right now.
We've sparked the biggest mathematical revolution of all time through
You're
this
welcome.
podcast.
You're welcome, humanity.
Albert Einstein's head is watching this right now and taking notes with nothing. I don't know how he takes
His
notes.
mouth.
He's definitely failing this class.
Yeah.
This class right here, he's failing it.
Wait. This is a class, and Andrew got schooled.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say, how do you guys feel that there's a study called ufology, like UFO, like ufology, the study of unidentified flying objects?
I mean, makes sense to me.
There's also like a study, like these are at real colleges, like you can major in this.
Somebody says get a load of these guys. Who's Crooksy Clay?
Get a load of this
Yeah,
guy.
Get a load of.
Get a load of Crooksy
Yeah, that's what you're here for, to get a load of these
Then
guys.
Pell says losers.
What?
Oh my
Losers.
God.
We're certainly not talking about Pete though.
Yes, especially Pete.
No way. But Mason's not here, so how can we be losers?
Yeah, there's no losers here except for Andrew because he lost the debate.
I didn't lose the debate.
Yeah.
I stopped it for the good of the podcast.
Wait, I cannot hear you, says Crooksy Clay. Mic not on?
What?
What? That literally can't be right. No,
Turn on
that's
your-
for you, bro.
Turn on the volume on your phone.
It is.
He can't hear you say that though.
No, I mean
He's missing
out,
out on
like,
the
make
world
sure that
music.
audio is working.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you, bro.
Yeah, it's all on you. Special guest Chrissy and Alex. Crooksy, you're dumb. Sorry, Crooksy.
Wait,
you're
does
not
it
dumb.
say that?
Huh?
Does it say special guest?
Yeah, it does.
Special guest.
Because Mason didn't make an overlay again.
That is not Chrissy Berzicki or Alex Holland.
Yeah, this is Pete. I don't think I ever introduced Pete.
Yeah, we did. I said special guest Pete Osher.
But Pete Osher. This is Pete Osher.
Pete Osher.
Nice to meet you.
What's up, dude?
Don't touch me. Who is that kid? That's Pete.
It's Pete Osher.
I literally just said that, you buffoon.
Wait. Don't be dishing on our
But that
viewers.
was him.
It's a delay. There's a delay. on
They
what
haven't
we say.
met me yet though. So I have to wait a
Now they're meeting you right now.
they're hi, I'm Pete Osher. Nice to meet you.
And that's that. You've met him.
We have
met
we have
him.
officially met.
That's everything you need to know.
55 minutes into the podcast, you met him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Oh yeah. Definitely. That's the
So our
only way.
chat isn't dead anymore?
Not quite.
They're
Bill
just-
says, okay, bye. Shut up, Bill. You're not leaving.
Come on. You know you're staying.
Absolutely.
You can't bear to leave because we're such
Big
amazing
brain fellas.
podcasters.
Okay. Send back down. Alan thinks his tiny dog can beat my big dog.
Definitely.
Who said that?
Sandor.
I don't know, man. Leo is pretty vicious.
Leo is vicious, dude. Has he ever bit you?
No, but every time I come here, I'm scared.
He's
Same.
a scary lad.
He's a creepy looking guy. Kind of like Alan.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
Is Alan creepy looking? Yes. I'll answer.
One in the chat if Alan is creepy looking.
Hey, guys,
He is.
by the way, wait, what are you
All these
talking about? I literally can't. Cool.
Turn your audio on.
It automatically mutes it, Crooksy Play.
What?
It automatically mutes it when you get in. It did for me.
We've checked the audio, it's on.
Yeah, it's on.
So
Not very loud, but.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Sarah says my Leo is bigger and mean, but
Nope.
Leo fights dirty.
It does.
you don't want to know what this dog will do.
Like Mason.
You don't want to know what Mason will do.
No, Mason bit me.
You don't want Mason mad at you.
I haven't had a podcast since this.
I've said that you don't want Alan mad at you because he'll do some crazy stuff. Mason
Literally did crazy stuff.
whew,
He
did not get on his bad side, bro.
You guys are hella mumbling.
That's
Sucks.
your own fault. That's your own fault.
Crooksy Play.
Okay.
Can we
I mean,
kick them?
no.
We probably are. The mic is probably not close enough.
We're talking pretty loud though.
Yeah, we are talking pretty loud. Not Pete. He's like sitting back there like a dummy.
Well,
So,
what, you just told our guests to shut up?
yes. What is
You're not
our
a very
guest-
good host, Alan.
What's our guest gonna do about it, huh, Pete?
He's gonna beat you up.
Literally, let's go.
Pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view. Don't touch me.
There should be a pay-per-view version of Twitch.
There should be a paper. That would be bad.
We need ads on our stream, bro.
Yeah, I know. I've been saying that, but
Sponsored by
no. Sponsored by Gatorade.
Gatorade, contact us. Have your guys call our guys.
Bicycle Element Series Fire.
We're gonna get.
Buy it. Best cards.
We're
by
gonna
far.
get claimed now.
Well, what can they claim?
My house.
They're not making any money.
Yeah. They can claim that camera.
No, they could claim the content that we've created.
And then we work for them. They pay us.
No,
That's not work.
that's not how copy strikes work.
Are you sure about that?
They decide that they can take all of the content that you created because you have their brand in the video.
But
Pick a card, Pete. Cooksy Places do a card trick.
okay, we're doing a card trick.
What is your card? No, don't tell me your card. Just look at it. Make sure you know what it is.
I'm looking at it.
Your brain's pretty small. Show Angel what the card is so he
Okay.
knows.
Now give me the card.
No, don't give him the card.
No, give me the card. It'll be
Put
good.
the card
It'll be
right
good.
here.
Give me the card.
Put the card.
We have this planned out.
Doing it.
Okay.
Put the card back on
Is
top.
this your card?
Yeah.
No, I saw the card.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, he didn't.
Oh my god.
Pick a new card.
Pick a new card, fool.
But that was my card.
New card.
Okay, put the card back on top. So then I shuffle the cards very well. Very
It
orderly.
doesn't look very orderly, Alan. They can't see it, but it doesn't look good.
It's not.
He's doing some shady stuff.
It's bad.
I see him.
Look,
I know what he
there's
just
no way
did.
I know what's happening right now.
I know what he just did.
They're all over the place.
Yep, I know what he just did.
Yeah.
It's not.
He kept the one on the top.
No.
Because
Three
the
of
one's the
spades.
biggest number. One is at the top.
3 of spades. You kept it at the top of the
Three
deck.
of spades?
No, it's not three of spades.
I knew
It
that.
was never three of spades.
I knew that. But it was ace of diamonds.
No, it wasn't.
But it was six of spades. But it was queen of spades.
It was not.
I actually know what it is though.
Uh-huh.
Ten of spades.
Yeah.
First
Yeah.
try.
First try.
First try, I said I actually know what it was. Let's try this again.
I
Yeah.
don't think we want to try
You dropped
this
the
again.
card.
It was
You dropped-
really bad, Alan.
Alan, you dropped the card.
You did it in like your 5th try.
But that was pretty good.
No.
Okay, we're gonna try it again.
Let's
Wait.
play a card game.
No, it's 4
Go fish.
o'clock.
Let's play
Yeah,
go fish.
It's 4 o'clock.
Okay, it's been real.
Oh.
Yep.
I'll miss
It's been
you
real.
guys. I hate.
I hope you guys enjoyed our like little debate. I don't know if that was interesting.
Probably not.
Certainly not.
So
You stayed.
Been nice.
love you.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye bye. Wait.
It's been great.
It's been real.